When expanding double brackets, we use each term in the first bracket to multiply by the terms in the second bracket. For example, I use y to multiply by y there, so I get y squared. Then I use y to multiply by 5, so I get 5y. Then I use this term to multiply everything in the second bracket, so 3 times y, I get 3y. And then 3 times 5, I get 15. These terms are like terms, so we can add them. So 5y plus 3y, that would give us 8y. Therefore, we get y squared plus 8y plus 15. These terms are unlike terms, so we cannot add them any further, so that's the final answer. Here's a practice question. Please press pause and have a go. When you're ready, press play for the answer. Okay, so we use this w to multiply by w there, so we get w squared. W times 2, we get 2w. And then we get 4 times w there, and we get plus 4w. And positive 4 times 2, we get positive 8. These are like terms, so we add them. So 2w plus 4w, that's going to give us 6w. So we get w squared plus 6w plus 8. Let's examine another type of question. So we multiply x times x, so we get x squared. X times minus 3, we get minus 3x. 1 times x, we get x. 1 times minus 3, we get minus 3. These are like terms, so we can add them. So we have minus 3x plus x, so we get minus 2x. Therefore, our answer is x squared minus 2x minus 3. Here's a practice question. Please press pause and have a go. When you're ready, press play for the answer. Okay, so you get a times a, a squared. A times minus 3 is minus 3a. And then 5 times a, that's a positive 5a. 5 times minus 3, that's minus 15. We add the like terms, so we have 5a minus 3a, that's 2a. So we get a squared plus 2a minus 15. Let's examine another type of question. So we multiply w times w, so we get w squared. W times minus 7, that's minus 7w. Minus 2 times w, that's minus 2w. And minus 2 times minus 7, that's positive 14. These are like terms, so we can add them. So we have minus 7w minus 2w, that's minus 9w. So our answer is w squared minus 9w plus 14. Here's a practice question. Please press pause and have a go. When you're ready, press play for the answer. Okay, so you should have y times y, that's y squared. Y times minus 4, that's minus 4y. Minus 4 times y, that should be minus 4y. And minus 4 times minus 4, that's a positive 16. These are like terms, so you can add them. So minus 4y and a minus 4y, that's a minus 8y. So we get y squared minus 8y plus 16. Here you are asked to expand and simplify 3x plus 4 all squared. 3x plus 4 all squared means that we times it by itself. Therefore, we have 3x plus 4 times 3x plus 4. Let us expand. So 3x times 3x there would give us 9x squared. 3x times 4, that's 12x. And then 4 times 3x there, that would be 12x as well. And then 4 times 4, that's 16. So 12x and 12x here, they are like terms, so we can add them. Therefore, we get 9x squared plus 24x plus 16. Here's a practice question. Please press pause and have a go. Okay, so you should have 7x plus 2 times itself. So we multiply 7x times 7x, so we get 49x squared. Then 7x times 2, that gave 14x. Then 2 times 7x, that's 14x. And then 2 times 2, that's 4. So we add the like terms here, so that would be 28x. So we get 49x squared plus 28x plus 4. Let's examine another type of question. So we multiply 3x times 2x, so that's 6x squared. 3x times 3y, that would be 9xy. Then 2y times 2x, that would be 4xy. And then 2y times 3y, that would be 6y squared. We identify the like terms, which are 9xy and 4xy. They are like terms, so we can add them. So we have 9xy plus 4xy, that would be 13xy. Therefore, we have 6x squared plus 13xy plus 6y squared. These are unlike terms, so they cannot be added any further. Here's a practice question. Please press pause and have a go. Okay, so you should have 4x squared, and that should be 12xy. And that should be xy plus y times 3y, that would be 3y squared. So we add the like terms, so 12xy and xy, that would be 13xy. So we get 4x squared plus 13xy plus 3y squared. These are unlike terms, so they cannot be added any further. So that's the simplest form.